I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but has actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers, and well, thank you. And let's get to the show. So we're doing this again. All right. So, if you guys haven't actually already seen some of the crazy motherfuckers that I go after here on YouTube, yeah, this is one of them. So about a month and a half ago, I did a video, of course, based on going over like this doomer, this black pillar, this yelling, screeching, high pitched motherfucker. And I just did it and thought no more of it. And you know what's actually funny is when motherfuckers actually do a video about you, reviewing their shit. And well, quite frankly, you do shit like trigger them. I don't know, by some reason, maybe doing something that triggers them. And like they spend 3 hours hollering about you on the internet. Now, okay. Fuck. I may spend up to an hour, but like, yo, I'm not personally attacking people. Mostly. But when motherfuckers take it to that level, when they spend 3 hours bitching, moaning, and complaining about you and their shitty video that you actually have to review, it's kind of hilarious when you actually say, hey, want to talk about it on the stream? And they don't respond to you because they're fucking idiots. So, this one is TheBasedPluto. And he's not based. He's not based. Not poggers, not any of the other shit that you would say is great. This adoption of the affectation of the left, because, you know, reasons. I don't know. But let's actually talk about these black pilling motherfuckers. Now, I know that there was a study going around talking about how male virginity and male lack of sex partners, especially of the assumed straight male sex partners, it's not looking good. And yeah, that's a fucking problem. And these motherfuckers, like this cat, never addressed the root problem. Now, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, and this is obviously a video talking about how one of his friends hurt himself. But let's just talk about it, and let's see if he sticks to the point. God, I know it's hard for me to stick to the point, but see if he sticks to the point of, you know, lionizing a friend that passed away, or if he's going to blame all of this nastiness and badness on the women. Let's go.
All right, people. Brothers.
Wait, why is he yelling? The video just started. Like, why is he yelling? Oh, okay.
Let's talk. Now, yes, it's been confirmed by Renegade One's family that yes, Renegade One has passed. And I've been asked a few times now, Morpheus, Base Pluto, will you have something on your channel, a stream, out of tribute?
Wait, he called himself Morpheus slash base Pluto. My man, I think you're confusing your metaphors. But of course, I'm just a nerd for mythology, and of course, I know that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm staying on topic.
Or a breakdown of Renegade 1? And the answer is yes, it will be on Sunday. This coming Sunday, it will be an unmonetized, by the way, tribute stream. I will get say to Renegade 1. Now, Oreo Man, Batman Beyond, okay, they took a picture with Renegade 1 last year. And matter of fact, Oreo Man used to be his coworker. Now, when it comes to the
I'm just at a loss of why would somebody call themselves Oreo Man. I know the negative connotations of somebody who's black being called Oreo. I really hate that's not. I just hope that's not the connotation. But let's go.
this space here, okay, well, space is, whether you're part of the red pill community, the MGTOW community, or the black pill doomer community, okay, what I've noticed is this is exactly why I say and do the things that I do. You see, in my
Let's
case,
hear.
I've lost a lot of people in my life. A lot of people. I'll be very surprised to overdose, to several forms of suicide, murder, and that was mostly my teen years, my upbringing, my coming of age.
You're not coming to age as your teen. My God. Okay. All right. So let's actually address something. Okay. And like this is one of the things that kind of like it kind of hits home because I okay, the gray kind of gives it away. But I'm an old motherfucking man. I just turned 39. I grew up in the 90s in some of the most violent times in the history of Chicago because of socioeconomic reasons of people being displaced from the projects and fucking gangs being mixed into other rival gangs and shit like that. So I didn't have the exact most pleasant childhood or early teenage, or excuse me, late teenage years because that's when the shit started kicking off around 2000. But like, I know even at that time, I know because it was because they were fucking over poor people, and I'm sorry for you to associate like things that are affecting a lot of us, not just doomers or red pillars. This atomization of fucking society where people can't find partners because one, a lot of the young cats, a lot of the young people, they actually still because of economic situations, they still live at home with their parents or damn nearly can't live with roommates where they can't actually don't have the same financial security that a lot of previous other generations have that affects you finding a mate or the increasing amount of work time of out of work life balance that we have. Yeah, that's affecting us. It's not just affecting some angry little late teenage, early 20s person that's mad because the world won't give him a girlfriend. That's affecting a lot of us. But let's continue.
To a point to where it became normal. I was also in therapy when I was around 17, 18, due to a lot of things, really. My parents saw shit in my behavior. They thought because of a girl, but deep down was way more, you know? So, and to be honest, therapy didn't really do anything for me. And
Therapy only helps if you actually work at it. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, not because he's angry young man, but because therapy only works when you work at it, and I can tell this motherfucker if a lot of his videos that I've actually watched, even though I haven't responded to him, says one thing. He has some anger issues, but let's go.
And if you do not know, I have ADPD, avoidant personality disorder. So when it comes to being outcasted, misunderstood, you know, like it's feeling like it's just difficult to explain things to people because everyone doesn't listen to you, but they want to preach at you. I know this very personally.
So this brings up a topic with a lot of these guys, a lot of these red pillars, black pillars, doomers. There's in a lot of this time, and especially for people that do self-harm, there's underlying causes there. And not to make light of it at all, I think, especially if you're in your 20s, very early 30s, you've been affected by just so much shit in the last fucking 20 years alone. In the last 20 years alone, we've actually seen two great economic depressions. Fucking two prolonged wars. And, dude, a lot of people are just fucked right now. Now, this isn't some end of history type bullshit. We can always get better. We can actually grow and do better. But right now, in the moment, we have fucking studies that show that the millennial generation won't reach the same amount of wealth as their parent generations. And Zoomers are even more fucked than that. But let's continue.
Now, in regards to Renegade, some people are in shock that he took his life. They didn't see the signs, and I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it, but me and him are very, still are deep down, because he's always with us, always. Similar people. Very similar people.
So if you know that you are similar people and, like, God, like, this is the shit that, like, is alarming about a lot of these guys. They know that there's something going on. But, like, try to get help. Fuck, try to get help. Maybe that would actually help. Now, he said he had avoidant personality disorder, where it's just like, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to pretend to know. But it seems as if that would be a little bit of a barrier to be able to interact with people or interact on an intimate level people, especially if you have an avoidant personality type. It can be fucking serious. But I don't know. Let's go.
He is more extreme than me as a renegade. I look at myself more as a paragon, okay? But at the end of the day, it comes down to a level of being...
Did he say he looks at himself as more of a paragon? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Conscious, okay? This is beyond the red pill, beyond the black pill, the white pill. When someone is conscious, okay, and they've always been conscious, more aware than most people, they always saw ripples in the matrix. Therefore, the conclusion that the red pill, the MGTOW, the black pill somehow caused this man to off himself is completely intellectually dishonest. But
okay, so let's just actually be very honest with this. Very honest with this. Yes, people that have mental illness, because mental illness is a thing, and as Byron pointed out in the chat, a lot of people don't want to admit to their mental illness because it makes them seem weak. It's a problem. And your environment doesn't fucking help. So if you are specifically in an environment that tells you either cope or rope, or tells you you won't amount to anything, or you won't get this, or you won't get there, so it's just pointless, Yes, that contributes to poor mental health. It does. It fucking does. You know what also contributes to poor mental health? Economic uncertainty, social unrest. It's almost as if we need to change a fucking system to make sure that humans can actually relate to each other and stop this atomization of society and this individualism that would lead people to think that if they get help, they're weak. But you know, we're not talking about, you know, social economical things that like affect us all and are causing a skyrocketing level of depression and self harm, which correlates to, you know, the economic struggle that we all go through. But yeah. No. It's because bitches won't touch a penis. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I will say this. I will say this. I understand the arguments of people saying that, oh, the red pill, the MGTOW, the black pill, that's not for everyone. And to be honest, I understand that argument. I really do. But
the shit is not for anyone. It shouldn't be for anyone. This doomer, this black pill bullshit should not be for anyone. Because it sends you down a vortex of a hole of like, just like nothing matters, so why should you care? But let's continue.
my perspective has always been the same. Do you want truth? Do you want reality? Or do you want to live with being gaslit by people, misunderstood by people? All the time. Now, I'm not gonna lie. How am I taking Renegade's death? Very, very mixed, actually. Because, again, for me, I saw this coming, honestly. I really did. Because I've been there. I always describe myself as someone that's already died, okay?
No, dog, no, fuck, no, dude, like, get help, get fucking help, like, no, get help. I swear to God, and I guess I should, fuck, I should have did a content warning. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Oh my God, no, get help, please get help. Please get help. Look, I beg of you, even though you were talking shit about me on your stream, like, no, get help. Like, this shit isn't cool. This shit isn't cool. Like, I implore you, please get help. Don't try to, tough it out. Don't try to, like, oh yeah, because it just takes one bad day. One bad day. We've gone through so much shit in the last 4 years. Fuck, in the last 12 years, actually. Don't sit back and try to toughen it out. Yeah, it's like, no. It's, like, this whole idea, this, like, yeah. Yeah, and I'm seeing everybody in chat, and this is like, this is one of those things where it's just like, yeah, of course we like this. Okay, in like it's like that Contra Reports video, where she was talking about how she used to go on trans websites where it would be like pass or fail or shit like that. Like, it's the same shit with these guys. They question themselves inside of uh, uh, they question themselves inside of a community that tells them they're worthless, and they're not. Like, this is a shit that's like, and then like, it's that same self hatred that they visit upon women because women don't want to date them, and it's just like, well, of course they don't want to date me because I'm ugly. Like, all of the people that's in chat that are, regardless of him speaking, like don't like fuck whatever he actually says, but regardless of him speaking, if you would actually see this cat walking down the street, Obviously, he looks like a fairly thin individual. Would you guys actually, like, regardless, just like off looking at him, would anybody who's attracted to males to men actually think that he looks nice? Like, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would. But this whole attitude, this whole doomer mentality, this whole, oh, but I hate the fucking system, and it's not even a good type of leftist critique of the system. It's like, I hate the system because it makes me feel worthless. Like, no, that's not what we need to do, my friend. But let's continue.
Like I'm a phantom, I'm a ghost of someone that's already passed. I never ever thought that I would live this long to this day. I didn't plan this far. And the best way to describe it is that it's one thing to cry for help, oh, I want to cry for help so someone can listen to me, But that level of understanding that feels natural, that is natural. That constant reminder that you are not like those around you.
Okay, so I think. Okay. Oh. Okay, guys. Newsflash. Okay, newsflash. Sometimes I think myself different than other people. I know, newsflash, right? Of course. I think myself different from other people. Sometimes when I was younger, I used to falsely equate thinking different to thinking better. And if you actually honestly ask me, sometimes I still do think motherfuckers are dumb. How come they can't think like I can? Like, it's fucking human nature. It's human motherfucking nature. But I learned, and I have to keep reminding myself, thinking different is not better. There are certain things that I pick up that other people can't pick up. It's just one of those things where it's just like, yo, nobody can 100% escape their perspective. And if you're not self-aware enough, you can actually think that your perspective is the only one that matters. And if somebody doesn't see it completely like you see it, you can take it as somebody is dismissing you. One of the things that I had to grow and understand throughout my life that I'm still understanding is that it's okay to have a conversation or have an idea or have a clash, debate, not with something with animosity, but just a clash of people that may see shit different from you do. That doesn't mean that your points, it doesn't mean that you are less valid because not everybody agrees with you. That just means that you have a different point of view. Wow. Like, Kat, like, I think he will be surprised to hear you say that you think that he's a Chad. Like, I'm serious. Like, I think he would be surprised because his idea, his concept of himself is lower than what some people may actually think, and that's only reinforced by his attitude about shit. Like, yeah, he looks, he doesn't look as dorky as some men. Like, no, he looks like a Chad. If you would have put this motherfucker on a runway where he didn't have to say shit, like a model somewhere, he would be a model. Like, maybe tighten up the facial hair a little bit, but he has the affectation of not an effeminate male, but just like one of those guys that can slightly be a little bit androgynous, but is manly enough. Like, and that's not a knock on the motherfucker. I'm not saying that, but he has the model look. Like, if they were doing a casting call, he would be the dreaded black guy, like the guy with the locks and the dreads and the locks. For like he would be the casting call guy. Like yeah, but his attitude is fucked up, and that's what's fucking him up. But let's go.
that you're more conscious of things around you, and that it makes you a target as well, is one that many men struggle with. And it's why we're very, very silenced when it comes to our internal issues. Some say things like money cannot buy happiness, nor can women. I say they might not be able to, because everyone is different.
So he said a point there that's kind of like um causes a lot of problems. Um, Men aren't silenced because they're men. That's not a thing. Men are silenced because of of let's just say it, toxic masculinity that tells men that they can't express their fucking feelings. I'm sorry. You can express your feelings. Fuck, I do it all the time. You do it all the time. This motherfucker is on the internet talking about shit that he's thinking about. Guess what? Those are feelings. Like I don't like those are feelings, my dude. It's okay. You can explain this shit. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. There are more than two emotions that men have. Men have more than the two emotions of angry and horny. We do. We do. And it's okay for us to show that. You don't get your man card cool. You don't seem like less of a man because you show different emotions. No. Fuck. Me, for instance, like I show an emotion called passion for the things that I like. Not just like, oh yeah, like passion as in, oh, I'm gonna have sex with this woman. Like, no, I actually get excitement. Excitement for going over shit like um it is times when I'm talking with a friend and they just see me just go completely like yes, and I have to pull back. It's okay to show more than two emotions, you know. But let's continue.
I'm not denying this. But in Renegade's case, he had women, okay, and look what happened. That's why I say that.
Well, we know that just having money, just having power, or just having relationships doesn't resolve an underlying issue. That's why, and I've said it before, if these guys got all the women that they wanted like they want to, first, half of them wouldn't want to because well, I wouldn't say half, but some of them wouldn't want to because some of these guys, they aren't exactly straight, but they think that their masculinity is tied to having women. So that's knocks some of them out. And two, it doesn't resolve the underlying issue that they have something else going on with them that they need to fucking fix. But like we have where there are people like how many people think that Heath Ledger was a red pillar or a black pillar? Oh, Anthony Bordeaux. We're not. I guess Robin Williams wouldn't count because we know that he was sick, and that was one of those things where it's just like, do I get me or the disease get me? Of course they would. Not only would they mistreat the woman, they would mistreat themselves. Like the black pill, the red pill is just an elongated mental abuse on oneself. That's all it is. But let's go.
Everyone needs that one thing in life. You just need that one thing that guides you. That one thing. And for me, it's my undying ire, my undying hatred for literally being somewhere that every day I cannot stand. Some could argue that Morpheus, that's unhealthy, how you literally live through hatred. You're violent, you're a time bomb. I'm like, but you do not know what I've already done.
Yeah, this is actually worrying. This is fucking worrying. How is it that hatred gets you through the day? I mean, like, I fuck. We saw, if you saw Boondocks, like we know Stinkmeaner has like was the character that lived on hatred, but that was a fucking cartoon character. No, no. And I know I've joked about before about it. It's like I fucking hate Life so much. I get up to kicking in his ass. Like fuck this shit. Like no. Of course, jokes, but to actively say the only reason I live to spite life, that's not good, man. That's not healthy. That's not healthy whatsoever. But let's continue.
I make videos for those like Renegade. I make videos for those even like the great Kentre, aka Kent TV. I make videos like for people like Baraka. Okay. I am on camera so men realize the actual issue, honestly, is a cultural one. We live in a
That is something that we agree with. That is a culture issue. But I think he's going to take a left turn from here.
unique hell, and my Nightwalkers understand this as well. The hell that we live is a custom cage.
Also, kind of true. It's a hell that it is custom. Again, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Let's go.
That's designed to where the people that imprison you don't even see the bars.
Shit. Yes, it is a societal thing. It's a custom cage that you put yourself in, that you don't even see the bars. Oh God, we're agreeing on this. Let's go.
We live in a culture full of plastic, artificial, vindictive, self-righteous.
Wait, what? What? Wow. Okay, yes. Red pillars, black pillars, they are self-righteous. They believe that they justify themselves, but everybody else is somehow less because they don't think the way that they do, and they feel that they should have hope. Fuck, okay. Okay, let's go.
Normalized as being decent people. To Hammerhand the MGTOW, my people, my as in my associates, someone will say, they're not a fan of you, okay? And I've also said some things as well, but I'll also say this, Hammerhand, your video was very appropriate. And I thank you for the video. Because he understood the silence of male pain. The silence.
Wait, whoa, fuck. Okay. God, okay. So, let's talk about this. Yes, men are in pain and we're socialized and pressured to actually stay quiet about it. I'm somebody who doesn't fucking want to stay quiet about it. Like, yeah, we're fucked up. There's a lot of things that we are fucked up with society. And most of it, we do it to our fucking selves. We do it to ourselves. It's not just men. It's not just men. There's shit in society that women do to themselves too. But the perpetuation of it, yeah, we kind of do it to ourselves because he said in this video that I've had therapy and it didn't work. And I really wish somebody would reach out to this motherfucker, like for real. Real. No bullshit, no lie. Like, I don't want to say that maybe he needs some unconditional love, but he needs some fucking some unconditional empathy. Not, pity. He needs some unconditional empathy. Somebody to reach out to him where he's at and then like walk him back from that edge. But let's go.
Of male pain is a growing issue, and it's one that is why my channel exists. You reach a point to where when everything is black, the light becomes unknown. When everything is painted black, what is color? And to that I say, your pathway is your own. Now, to Renegade's family, to his mother, okay, father, brother, okay, brothers, excuse me, his death was, I can honestly say, not your fault. Do not feel that you lacked or you failed him at all.
No, it wasn't his family's fault. Fuck. Okay. Um, it wasn't his family fault. And yeah, no one is saying that. And I'm not even saying that it was the guy who self harmed himself fault because we're in a fucked up situation. And I would hope that a lot of people would actually reach out to these people when they have these issues because like it's fucking harmful that we have this fucking cult of like individualism that's fucking up everybody. But let's continue.
This poisonous, venomous demon we live in, called this Western progressive culture, is the exact culprit of what took Renegade from us all.
Oh God, we was right there, man. It's capitalism. It's fucking capitalism. It's capitalism. It's late stage fucking capitalism. And before people say, "Oh no, you just want to use that as a dummy," like when you're in a society that actually preaches self-reliance, when you're in a society that preaches like, "Oh, it's only about you and nobody else," and things should bend to your motherfucking will, all in attempts to market to you to get your motherfucking money, it's capitalism. Progressivism actually helps try to fight capitalism because progressivism says, hey, maybe you shouldn't have to work fucking forever, and maybe you shouldn't have to close down your social circuits because you're enslaved to a motherfucking boss, a motherfucking paycheck in order to make your life worth it. Yeah, what do you want, man? Do you want us to go back to a place where women are in a motherfucking kitchen and you get to motherfucking decide like how she goes and how she comes? Like, no, no, no. Because if you were like that, you would want progressivism where people can make it, a family can make it off of one fucking income. But you don't want that. You just want a fucking rule to make yourself feel good. And I'm gonna tell you this: you're not gonna feel good. The guys that lived in the '50s that still were in charge and they were still unhappy about their lives. That's why a lot of it seems when they came on and had their scotch because they were fucking unhappy with their lives. But you won't understand that because you think that it was actually all business and beans and gravy when men could control shit and women just had to listen. Let's go.
And the worst part is, this is so common. This happens all the time, and it is very ignored. This is why I say the things I do. This is why my channel grows. This is why I say the truth for people. Because I know what it feels like to want to end it all, and to end it all with a clear mind. Not a foggy mind, a clear mind. We say memes in the doomer community, and also the complimentary involuntary celibate community, hope, cope, rope, But ultimately, I stand by that hope is a prison. Because I think the problem we live in is that there's hope is used against us, and it makes us rope.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There is a belief that hope is actually weak and shit like that. There's a belief that I wish this happens, and that's actually hope. No, no, that's not what hope is, man. Of course, a lot of these guys supported Trump because they saw Trump as some alpha male instead of some fucking whiny ass loser that still complained about everything, even though he claimed to be a billionaire, which he wasn't, and claimed to have money, which he didn't. Like, and claimed to be a fucking man, an adult, which of course we know that he's not. Hope is not what you're describing, man. Like, God, it's sad to see shit like this. It's sad because a lot of these guys, they just need help and to break away this fucking community. And they think because they get notoriety in the community, it doesn't make you any less susceptible to the bullshit that this community brings down on you. I don't know. When I was in my late teens, my first serious girlfriend, she cheated on me. And she actually almost did some self harm shit. But I just didn't see it as just like, I didn't see it as I needed to harm myself because I couldn't get the relationship that I want. Like, no, like this is weird. This is a weird place for me because I have other things that fucking I do to myself that's not exactly helpful. Like, as you guys may know, and what some people have pointed out, like I may have an unhealthy relationship with food. Like I may have an unhealthy relationship with food, but it's never to the point where it's just like I'm gonna eat myself to death. Like, no, fuck no. I look, if you're dealing with things that may be self harm, be it the ultimate self harm or non lethal self harm, please reach out to the National Suicide Hotline Prevention. Um, I'm gonna put this in the title I'm gonna put that phone number in the description when I actually do this, and like reach out to somebody, get help, and don't look for they're gonna completely understand me. They just want to listen to me. Empathy is a thing, and it helps us. And I want to say thank you guys for watching this clip. Um, please, if you need help, reach out. I know we've had some a difficult year, and some of us have seen problems even longer than the last year. But yeah, just reach out, and thank you for watching this video clip.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620/merch. Here you can actually find great pieces of art put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.